As a bariatric patient, hitting my protein goals each and every single day is essential to maintaining my 125-pound weight loss. Now that I'm also trying to build muscle, I really need to add more protein into my diet to support not only all of the working out that I'm doing, but the muscle building as well. A lot of days it can be really challenging just to get my baseline amount of protein in, especially if I don't have time to cook. I am a busy mom. I do work a full-time job. I have lots of things to do. I'm also not a big fan of meal prep, so it's not like I have all of this chicken and beef just sitting around cooked and ready to eat. In this video, I'm going to share 5 of my very easy go-to no-cook protein sources that I fit into my day to help me meet my protein goals and support my muscle building goals. Welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah, and I have been sharing my weight loss journey here on YouTube since April of 2020. I lost 35 pounds, and then in August of 2022, I had a bariatric procedure called vertical sleeve gastrectomy, or VSG for short. And since then, I've brought my total weight loss to 125 pounds. On my channel, I share all the things that I've learned throughout my weight loss and bariatric journey. If that sounds like something that appeals to you, I would love it if you went ahead and hit that little subscribe button. It really does help the channel a lot. And of course, as always, I want to thank all of my returning subscribers for checking out this video today. So all of the meals or snacks that I'm about to share with you require very little prep work. There is not going to be a pot or a pan in sight today. The only thing you're going to need are the ingredients, a spoon, and maybe a butter knife in some cases. I also recommend having a food scale. This, in my opinion, is the best way to accurately measure your food. That way your calories and protein are to the point. I'll put a link to my food scale in the description box below, along with some other tools that will help you along your journey. I'm going to go through these from lowest protein to highest, but keep in mind that each of these has a minimum of 20 grams of protein. The first one up is what I like to call my snacky lunch. This is my go-to when I have no idea what I am in the mood to eat and I just need a little something. On this plate, I'm gonna have 7 Triscuit crackers. These are the cracked pepper and olive oil version. That's the one I like. You guys know I love spicy food. And then on that, I'm going to have about 1 1/4 to 1 1/2 ounces of goat cheese. Cheese does have a lot of protein. You do have to be careful though, because it also contains a pretty good amount of fat, so you don't want to overdo it with cheese. If you're not a fan of goat cheese, I know not everybody is, then you can swap this out for another high protein, reduced fat cheese that you enjoy. This is just really meant to give you a little inspo. The other thing that I add to this plate, usually some type of either beef jerky or a beef stick. This is what I have currently been obsessed with. I love chomps. These are, let me show you, I only have one left. I'm kind of sad about that. These are the habanero variety, but these have 10 grams of protein and 0 carbs all on their own. So it's a great thing to have around for just a quick snack or to make as part of a plate. Now again, I like spicy stuff, so I've got the habanero flavor, but they do have a sea salt variety that's really good. There's also an Italian beef flavor that's really, really tasty, and they all have the same amount of protein. So really, really good snack there. One thing I do want to call out with the chomps, they can be a little expensive in the grocery store. Sometimes they're $2. Depending on where you go, they could be a little higher or maybe a little lower. The best strategy that I have found for saving money on these is buying them using Subscribe and Save on Amazon. I have these shipped every month. I get 1 box of 12 and it costs me about $17 and change with my Amazon discount. So that's just like a short way to save money on that. I'm going to put a link to them on Amazon right in the description box, so you can check that out if you want, and you can check out all the different flavors and variety packs that they have as well. Now I know a lot of bariatric patients really do watch their carbs closely, so if Triscuit has too high of carbs for you, that's completely understandable. You can absolutely swap that out for a lower carb option. I just eat what supports me and my goals, so again, if you want to swap that out for something else, you are more than welcome to do that. This entire plate comes in at about 330 calories and 20 grams of protein. For me, it's very, very filling, and I really enjoy that as a quick and easy lunch. Next on my list of easy ways to add add protein in during the day is a simple lunch meat. I really enjoy a ham and cheese roll up. Sometimes I'll put like a little bit of light mayonnaise or a little bit of spicy brown mustard, and all you need to do is take the ham, put a slice of cheese over it, roll it up real tight with whatever filling if you want something, and just eat that as either a snack or, for me as a bariatric patient, that often is a meal. Now, I really like honey ham, again, with carbs. If you're trying to stay lower carb, honey ham is a little higher. There are lots and lots of lunch meat options that are not as high in carbs as this particular one. So you could always try something like turkey breast, roasted chicken, deli meats that aren't like sugar coated. As far as your cheese options, I mean, I like Swiss. Sometimes I'll change it up and I'll have Munster cheese or provolone. Provolone is really good. That's kind of one of my favorites. It makes like a little like Italian sub kind of situation. Sometimes I'll also add like a pickle on the side. That way it kind of feels like I'm having a sandwich, you know, that sort of thing. So on its own, the ham and cheese roll-ups come in at about 192 calories. This is for 3 ounces of ham and 2 slices of cheese. You're gonna have 6 carbohydrates and 20 grams of protein. Very easy. This next one is probably the easiest and most straightforward food on my list. These are jumbo cooked shrimp that I get from Sam's Club. You can probably get them in the regular grocery store, or you could probably get them at Costco or whatever wholesaler club that you're a member of. I love these because there's really very little work involved. All you have to do is pop the frozen shrimp into a bowl of cold water, stick that in the fridge, and an hour later you've got a delicious high protein food ready to go. Sometimes I'll pair the shrimp with what I call my like homemade cocktail sauce. I use the Heinz no sugar added ketchup, prepared horseradish, and just like a little drop of a light mayonnaise, and mix that up and use it as like a shrimp cocktail sauce. I like shrimp because a very small amount can be very filling. I usually have about 6 shrimp, which works out to under 100 calories and just at 21 grams of protein. So again, super easy, super straightforward, doesn't require a lot of thought beyond putting them in a bowl of water, and that's the way I like it. This next option is really great for a very simple high protein breakfast or mid-morning snack. These are ratio dairy snacks. They don't call it yogurt for whatever reason on here. I don't really know why, but they're really high in protein and they come in a ton of great flavors. I've seen them in strawberry, blueberry, I believe they have key lime. My 2 personal favorites are the vanilla and the coconut. I love adding in just a little bit of granola or fruit to these. It's very, very filling for a very small amount, and it comes with 25 grams of protein. One thing you do need to be cautious of, these are a little bit higher in calories. Just one container has 170 calories, so when you're adding things into it, you do want to be conscious of that, but this is great either pre or post workout because it's just jam-packed with protein and it's quick and easy to prepare. Last one for today is simple but extremely versatile, and that's a good old-fashioned can of tuna fish. Depending on what brand you buy, 1 can of tuna fish comes in at anywhere from 26 to 29 grams of protein for the whole can. I like to eat this just straight up, just a little bit of light mayonnaise. I put pickle juice in my tuna salad. I swear it's a game changer. You should try it. And then I'll usually just eat it right out of the bowl that I mix it up in. It's easy enough to just have on its own. If I'm a little extra hungry or my restriction isn't too high that particular day, sometimes I'll have this on 1 slice of Sara Lee Delightful bread, which is a 45 calorie bread. I'll cut that in half and make myself a little tuna sandwich and then eat the rest out of the bowl. The nice thing about tuna for bariatric patients is it's really soft and it fills you up very well. So me personally, I can eat a whole can of tuna. If I'm just having the tuna by itself, a tuna salad, I can eat that by itself and be full and satisfied as a meal. If I'm more hungry on a particular day, I'll pair it, you know, like I said, on that sandwich bread, or I'll use crackers or something along those lines. It just depends on the day. A can of tuna by itself has about 110 calories, and then like I mentioned, depending on the brand that you buy, it'll list anywhere from 26 to 29 grams of protein. The nice thing about tuna fish is it's so versatile. There are a lot of ways that you can prepare it and have it. My examples are just a few. You could get really creative and get a high amount of protein in one easy swoop. Protein is absolutely essential to keeping you full and satisfied all day long. Will you be adding any of my high protein recommendations into your repertoire? Be sure to drop a muscle emoji in the comments below, and next to that emoji, tell me what your go-to protein source is. On your way down to the comments, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It really does help the video and my channel a lot. I appreciate you so much for watching this, and I hope you have an amazing day. Until the next one, bye!